Hello, friends. Today is a very important day. Today happens to be my mother's birthday, and today is also one other day where I got reminded about one of my interview in Indian Forest Service examination. So I had gone to Delhi. So tomorrow, that is today, was the day before the interview day, and the interview got scheduled. I got prepared very well. Everything was fine, but the point was that today is the night. So I got really scared. I got really scared, and I was really scared about the interview which was going to happen the next day or tomorrow. And I remember at midnight, two or not midnight, 2 o'clock, I think. So I remember I could not sleep. I it was in the Tamil Nadu house. So it was if you go to Delhi for interview, you'll be staying in Tamil Nadu house. So I remember being very scared and coming out of the room, and I was not able to sleep. And I called my mother, and I called also one of my friend. So I woke him up in the middle of the night, and I asked him to book a flight back. So I told him that no, I am not going to attend the interview tomorrow. I was so scared, but I do not know. My friend were like they were scared on that night. See, the point was that it was a simple interview. I should have gone and I should have attempted and I should have come back. Instead of that, I was scared. Because see, that is the point. Why means because so many rumors about this exam will be there. This exam is an uncertain exam. This exam is an unpredictable exam. This exam, UPSC is going in a very different direction. UPSC, they will ask you, for example, today the mains examination has gotten over, and you would be starting to attend this mock test and all, sorry, mock interviews and all. They will be like stressed interview. They will ask this question. Oh, you said this word, man. Why did you say this word? Oh, very bad. This one word. Because of this one word, you will not get marks in interview. Or somebody would come and say. Somebody would come and say. You should open the door this way, and you should go inside. See, the point is that because see that is the point, all these I thought it was true, or all these things I thought it was true. No, I did not have any big brother or someone, not even a single person came and told me that no, what these fellows are saying is that it is not true. See, UPSC interview does not happen that way, and that I realized only after so many interviews. And till then, the time got over. Till then, now I understand. Being scared is not, and the point is that being scared, everyone will be scared. But the point is that to get prepared for that, we should get ourselves prepared for this exam. If it is an uncertain exam, prepare for the certainty. If it is an unpredictable program, let us get prepared for that program. UPSC asks for a standard. So let us prepare for that standard. Instead of saying that it is uncertain and they are asking some question, they are not asking some question or random question. They are asking for the syllabus. So that is how we should get prepared. And that is, for example, now today I understand that there is no point in being scared. See, why to be scared about all these things? So many people will say so many things. Okay, each whether they attended the point is that whether they have gone through all these things. You please check that. Okay, so the point of all these examination is that UPSC does not want you to fail. UPSC wants you to clear. UPSC wants people as officers of India. UPSC wants, this is one of the most equitable and egalitarian exams present in India. This is one of the most logical, and it is not a fact-based exam at all. It is the most logical, it is the most scientific exam of all. And this is what is preliminary examination, and that is what we will see, for example, and that is the program that we are going to start. So this introduction was basically for this Xinsheng program. So what we are going to do is that we are going to dispel all these myths which are there. Dispel all these myths. Don't be scared. No scaring. Okay? Anyone comes and says this is an uncertain, unpredictable chair. Okay? No uncertainty, no unpredictability. We are going to decipher what is this exam. We are going to crack this exam, and that is what is the Xinsheng program. So let us go into the video and see what this Xinsheng program is about. The 10 key things for preliminary examination 2022, the Xinsheng program. So this is the name of the program that we have kept for preliminary examination. And my name is Sivarajarajendran, and with that information, we'll go into the video. So the 10 key things, the first thing you should understand is that preliminary examination is very, very important. The syllabus is very important. But if you happen to see, the covering, this is where the problem arises. The covering of portion is done in a way that it is in a disjointed way, in a separate way. So they have this prelims class and mains class, and the problem is that we will not be able to comprehend that both these are the same thing. So what we are going to plan is that we are going to plan you covering, this is the point, you covering this portion for preliminary examination, but at the same time you should be able to understand that the portions or mains examination is written because of the covering of portions of our prelims. So it is like there is a quote by Dr. Ambedkar, social and economic democracy or political democracy does not stand alone. It stands on social and economic democracy. Same way, this preliminary examination or mains examination cannot stand alone. It has to be on these portions that you are covering for preliminary examination. That is how you will get higher score. That is how you will get a better mark, And this program, Xinsheng program, will be about that. So so one example I'll give, one, not one. There are hundreds and thousands of examples I can give, but I will give you one example. See here, this is a preliminary examination question. This question asks about this amber box, blue box, green box. And if you basic question, and one more point is that preliminary examination is getting tough. No, see, these kinds of questions are there. Our job is to find these questions and solve these questions. And Xinsheng will be a program for all these also. But now coming to the point of preliminary examination, standing on the mains examination is that, see, the answer for this is WTO. Simple question. But check this question which has been asked in the mains examination as well. The WTO is an important international, this is in GS paper 2. So GS paper 2, when you are covering, you have to cover WTO and the critically analyze, and you have to critically analyze India's stand in relation to the food security in WTO. And recently also, for example, there is a concept or sugar subsidy. This has become a problem and it has gone to WTO recently. And what and how binding these decisions are, everything. See, this is the point. This is what we will learn. So when you are learning this, you are also learning for preliminary examination. You will be able to solve this question, blue box, amber box, green box. The same way only you have to cover every other portion. One other small example I'll give you about these, what is this, doctors without borders. There is a question on doctors without borders, and the answer for this is very simple, NGO. And if you happen to see, NGO is in GS paper 2. GS paper 2 NGO, when you are covering this, and you can cover this as well, right? So how role of NGOs can be improved, discussed with the help of major constraints. So what I'm trying to say is that when you are covering these portions for preliminary examination, you should also get prepared for mains examination, and the questions for that will be very useful for your preparation, and Xinsheng program will be about that. But the point is that it is mostly preliminary examination. What we would do through this program is that We will make you accustomed to the way that these two questions are asked in preliminary examination, mains examination, so that when you cover the portion, you will be able to understand that mains and prelims are not separate. It is separate because coaching you have to have in separate fashion. That is the only point. No other point is different. But now, this is the first point. The second most important point. So second most important point in Xinsheng is this 4P. What does the meaning means? Prelims portions partitioned proportionally. This is the very important concept. See, not one day you cannot do anything. See, Rome was not built in a day. This is a very common thing which you will you should understand. So, prelims, for example, the prelims portion should not be like marathon. No, these marathon do not. I do not know. In one marathon sitting, can we learn everything? It's not possible. So you have to partition it very, very scientifically. This is the point. Once you do that, you will be able to cover the portion for prelims, and that is what is this Xinsheng program. This is the point. So the second most important point of this Xinsheng program is that it will be proportionally scientifically proportionate, so that you can gradually improve. And that is how, for example, this is the point. So essay, this is the slow and steady wins the race. So this is the main essay, but for preliminary examination also, this is the concept. You have to slowly. That is why, for example, people keep asking that they are not able to increase mock scores or mock test scores they are writing. They are not able to increase with it. Happens slowly. So gradually you should do, but you should complete it in a comprehensive manner. This is the point. And but you cannot just like that. I will sit and study for so long, for so many years, but I will not complete. But I will not complete, and I will not think about it in a holistic fashion. This too also should be done. And this now with the Xinsheng program we will do. This is what will be done now. So whatever you have learned, how do you complete comprehensively and slowly, gradually, how it is done. And that is what will be the program. And so for example, this is the point. So it will be a 3-month program. So it is not going to be, it's a that is what I said. It's a slow and steady. So 3 month continuously, slowly, not taking up the whole day. No, it will be how we are going to partition each day. I will give you in the program, but 3 months course, and it will be a very complete and comprehensive methodology of the completion of the portion. And the next important is that how we would approach it. This is how we are going to, or how we can accomplish all these things, is that key terms and mind maps, whether we can comprehensive. This is the point. See, complete and comprehensive means prelims portion is so much. You are saying that mains also we will be able to complete along with this. Is it possible? Means yes, it is possible. Once you know the key terms and the mind maps for those key terms, allocation of those terms, how to, what terms in economics is there, in what and all. See, that is the point in polity, economics, what things we have to know, right? And the mind maps for that. Once you know that, you can complete the portion. Once you complete the portion, that is when the, for example, preliminary examination becomes easier. And that is when the, for example, that is the point. That is when you will have an understanding of solving all these questions, inside the hall. It's not possible in one day, slowly and steadily, but you can do it. And this will be there. And next is this geography map. This is very, very important. 2 to 3 questions are there, but it should not be like you should do it in a hurry. Or I will do, for example, geography maps 1 week, 2 week before the examination. No. So one more feature of this Xinsheng program is that this continuous coverage of geography map through current affairs based. That is the point. Through current affairs, because at the last minute geography terms and this was in news, that was in news, it will confuse you. Rather, now we can do, what we can do is for continuously 3 months, slowly, gradually you build on these terms, and once you do that, you will be able to solve the questions in prelims. So 2 3 questions we will easily get in preliminary examination. Next is this everyday environment. Every day is an environment day, not one day. So like one day we celebrate. Now very important days are coming in February. So one day when we celebrate, it's not going to be enough. Every day is an important day. Every day is parents' day. Every day is children's day. Every day is the environment day. Same way, environment, if you see, there are so many things. There are tiger reserves, elephant reserves, there is rivers you have to learn, and the many other wildlife sanctuary, national parks. So many other things are there. So for that, you cannot be very complacent and sit in that. You cannot do it in 1 week. See, this cannot be done in 1 week. But that is what in Xinsheng program, what we will do is that we will accomplish this in a slow and gradual fashion. This slow and gradual fashion we will be able to do, and every day we will do. Every day, how means in the program it is there. Everyday environment, that is the point. So our logic of Xinsheng program is that everyday environment, environmental day. Next is this very important part is that quality over quantity. What I mean is that the problem which has happened now is that in civil services examination, the questions in preliminary examination, the questions, for example, are very, very qualitative. People keep saying that it has become hard. See, they have not become hard or are not unpredictable. No, this is not the truth. How they say is that the logic is that you write, they have this some mock test, and this is not getting reflected in UPSC. So immediately what they say is that the preliminary examination has become uncertain, difficult. But the point is that it is your responsibility to prepare for preliminary examination, not the mock test. This is where the problem is coming. So the mock test quality has to improve. You should not think that you should not immediately say I attended so many mock tests, but I am not getting. See why? Because mock test is it should be like UPSC. UPSC, you don't say that it has become uncertain. Our job is to have quality. That is the point, and that is what will be here. Quality over quantity, in the sense that 40 to 50 questions. So every week 40 to 50 questions, UPSC standard questions. This will be there in the program, and this will be taken by directly by me, and some interview candidates and service candidates are there. So with the help of service candidates, and with this small team only, 50 to 40 questions like UPSC. That is the point. Like UPSC, every week will be there, and every week how to solve. This is the point. Inside the hall, how do you solve that? That is the question. Whether the things that you are studying is converting into that solving questions, and how to, what to, and what and all things are there, we will see, and that will be Xinsheng program. Okay. But next is this, that is the point, this guidance. So many keep asking this personal mentorship. See, personal mentorship, I would not be, if I do, it will take a lot of time. So instead, that is the point. That is why I have designed this. The full portion will be guided. See, I am going to be there. This is the point. I am going to be there. The point, the problem happens is that this 3 months, it is like, if I tell this is what you should do, and you go away, and I go to some place, means it will not work out. This will be a continuous feedback. This will be a continuous feedback every week continuously, not every day. See, it's humanly not possible every day, but every week, weekly, every week, we will be there, and the interview candidates will be there, service candidates will be there. You can also ask them your doubts about preliminary examination. You can ask me also. Continuous, that will also be there, regular will be there. So this guidance program, because many if personally, if you ask me, I will not be able to guide properly. So because the point of the whole thing is that you should have a structured institutional way of guiding. Not piecemeal guiding. You do this, you do that, you do this trick. It will not work for preliminary. So it should be a continuous feedback, and that is what will be that is what Xinsheng program. So that will be the Xinsheng program. So many, if you ask for some guidance, it will be there. Okay. And the meaning, this is the point, this is the whole thing which I wanted to say. The meaning of this program is new life. So what the meaning of Xinsheng is new life. And I hope with this, as I discussed in the first initial starting itself, I do want to change all these scary things. I don't want to be scared about life or this exam or nothing. What to be scared? You don't have to be scared about anything. We will face this exam in a way that we will be able to clear it with confidence. We will be able to do or complete or become an officer with confidence. That is the point. Not taking in so many negative things into life and feeling and being scared. No, this is a new life, this is a new program. So we'll go into this and we will be able to complete it. And so thanks from Minds of Aspirant. And there will be a Minds of Aspirant telegram group is in there. So many keep asking so many doubts where I can find means. In the Minds of Aspirant group or the telegram group, the link is in the description. You can very well ask questions. I will be able to answer them better there. And many other current affairs and so many related issues for preliminary examination, mains examination, and any doubts about this program also will be updated in this Minds of Aspirant group, which is the link will be in the description. So please do join that and like this video and share this video and subscribe to Minds of Aspirant channel. And so looking forward to a very new life. And thank you all and all the best.